I've always said Devin Haney is the top dog. You know, I've always said that he's an amazing talent. I mean, you know, he's an amazing talent. So
Where's Eddie Hearn? I don't see
Lonesome Eddie, what?
Eddie Hearn. Where's...
Oh, what? He has nothing to do with this. What are you talking about? How you doing, man? What are you talking about? He has nothing to do with this.
He was at the original press conference, so was he just there as like another vehicle to promote the fight, or was he is Matchroom officially involved in some capacity?
Well, I think since Eddie Hearn is involved with DAZN USA, I believe they're like partners. Then I think he had something with Bill Haney, where they had an agreement that he's going to be part of the press conference, and that's it.
Devin's like the.
So I was like, okay, I'll let him get involved.
Devin's like the United Nations. He works with everyone. I think
yeah.
Golden Boy next. After this co-promotion.
Yeah, I hope so, because we can do some big things. We can do some big things. I think, first of all, I think it's going to be a great fight. And we can even talk
Did he
about
tell the truth? Devin sent me on one assignment and one assignment only.
Oscar
to
says
come
he has
listen.
a blank check for you.
Listen,
to
let me
get
tell
Devin on
you.
board.
Devin gave me one assignment and one assignment only to go talk to Oscar. And if Oscar is the Hall of Fame promoter, not just fighter, then he would put this fight together with two fighters in their prime. We challenged Oscar to do it. He delivered like no one else that I think that would have. I think most promoters would have took an opportunity to have two fighters like that, send them in two different directions, and not give the fans the fight that they wanted right now. He stayed, he was a man of his word, and this is where we are today.
Were you pleased how easy these negotiations were?
I was actually pleasantly surprised. Dealing with Bill, we got it done fairly easy, like literally in a few days. It was a good negotiation. It really was.
Bill said that Ryan got the 55-45 advantage. Is that something that it was important to Ryan, or was that something that you just wanted to make sure?
I think it was fair, and you have to be fair with Devin. You also have to be fair with market value as well. So as you can see, they're both not that far off, I mean, but you have to respect the fact that Ryan sells. He really does. So you take that into consideration, and but you also take into consideration the talent that Devin is, what he's done in the sport, the belt he holds. You got to take all that into consideration. So it made it a fairly easy negotiation, because everybody knew what their position is, and I respect that.
With the Munguia-Canelo fight being 2 weeks later, do you think both of these pay-per-views break $1 million?
Absolutely. I absolutely do think it's going to be a fun 3 weeks actually for us for boxing. Having Virgil and Ramirez back on the 27th as well, sandwiched in between Ryan and I'm telling you, DAZN is on fire. They are. I mean, DAZN's actually the destination for boxing, and I'm really glad that they're stepping up. I'm glad that that they're giving us fight fans, and I say fight fans because I'm a fight fan as well. All these big fights.
What kind of future do you envision for Haney Munguia if he pulls off this upset?
Yeah, he's the he'll be the next guy. He's the man. I think it's the passing of the torch, basically. We've had Canelo for a period of time. He's at the fourth quarter of his career, and now it's time for young blood, for a new fighter to come up and take the reign. So could this be it? Who knows? We'll see.
You'll give Jaime the Benavidez fight?
In a heartbeat.
Okay, thank you guys. So